Deep in the heart of an ancient forest, there was a small village named Elder Tree. The villagers spoke of the Whispering Woods, a place so cursed that even the bravest hunters avoided it. Legend said the woods were home to spirits who whispered secrets that could drive a person mad. One autumn evening, a young woman named Lila decided to venture into the Whispering Woods. Her brother James had gone missing there weeks earlier, and she couldn't bear the thought of never knowing his fate. Armed with only a lantern and a knife, she entered the dense forest just as the sun dipped below the horizon. As she walked deeper into the woods, an eerie silence enveloped her. The trees seemed to close in, their twisted branches like skeletal hands reaching out to grab her. Lila clutched her lantern tighter, the dim light flickering against the encroaching darkness. Hours passed, and the whispers began. At first, they were faint, like the rustling of leaves in the wind. But soon they grew louder, voices overlapping in a cacophony of secrets and promises. Lila strained to make out the words, her heart pounding in her chest. "Join us," they hissed. "We know where James is." Desperate, Lila followed the whispers, which led her to a clearing. In the center stood an ancient tree, its gnarled roots stretching out like serpents. Carved into the trunk was a face, its mouth twisted into a grotesque smile. As she approached, the whispers grew deafening. "Lila!" a voice called out from behind the tree. She spun around to see James, his eyes wide with terror. He was gaunt, his clothes tattered, but it was unmistakably him. "James!" she cried, rushing to his side. But as she reached out to touch him, his form wavered, dissolving into the mist. The whispers intensified, mocking her desperation. "Stay with us," they taunted. "You'll never leave." Lila felt a cold hand grasp her ankle, pulling her to the ground. She struggled, but more hands emerged from the earth, dragging her toward the ancient tree. The face carved into the trunk seemed to come alive, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. With a final, blood-curdling scream, Lila was pulled into the darkness. The whispers faded, leaving the forest silent once more. Days later, the villagers found Lila's lantern at the edge of the Whispering Woods, its light extinguished. They whispered among themselves, adding her name to the list of those claimed by the cursed forest. And as the sun set behind the trees, the whispers began anew, beckoning the next lost soul to join their ranks.